day, another country, another hotel room. We're in Shanghai. Right, going out to explore. We don't stay downtown in central Shanghai, unfortunately, when we come to this race. It just takes too long to get to the track each day if you stay in the city, so we stay further out, a bit closer to the track. It does mean though, there's not very much around here, for us to do in the evenings and whatever. It's not the most picturesque place. You can easily get into the city, which I may well do later on by jumping in a taxi or on a train, but right now, I just thought I'd have a little look around, explore exactly where we are, try and find a park or something. Trying to find some kind of park, and I think there might be one over there, but trying to get into it is a whole different story. So I found my park, and I've also found a friend. Hi.
Hi.
Say hello. You working here? Oh. Hello. You work here? Now, this is one of the challenges of this country for us who don't come from here, is trying to understand the language. I mean, I know we're very lazy as Westerners, particularly as English folk who, we don't take much effort in learning other languages. But some countries you can kind of get by, you can make your way around it and you can understand little bits and pieces. Not here, not in China. I'm afraid I've got no idea what this man has said to me. I will have no idea what he said to me, and I'm really slightly confused as to why he sat down next to me on this bench. Yeah. Okay. Good. Right. Well, this is slightly awkward with him sat here, but let's talk about the Chinese Grand Prix. This is a good race, this one, a good track, really fast flowing circuit, very, very long straight, longest straight on the calendar in fact, this one. It also, in difference to Bahrain, it's a front limited circuit, whereas Bahrain was rear limited, and that means that it's the rear tyres that you have to protect and kind of look after in the race. For this circuit it's the other way around, it's the front end that takes all the punishment, the front tyres that you're in danger of overheating or wearing out, and so you have to look after them. You need the grip, and particularly corners 1, 2 and 3, very, very hard on those front tyres. So a real challenge, a very different challenge to the one that we had last week. If you think back to Bahrain, one of the areas Mercedes really struggled on was trying to keep the rear tyres alive, particularly on the super softs. It was just an Achilles heel for them. I would imagine then, going into this race where we're not rear limited, that actually they may well be much better and much stronger here. But we'll have to wait and see. It's very windy, and the weather can change here in no time. We've had incredible rain over the last few years. If you remember, last year wasn't a good, it was freezing cold and it was wet. Today it's actually quite nice and sunny and mild, but it is very, very windy. So we'll see how that develops over the course of the week. One other little nuance for this race is that Pirelli are bringing the medium, the soft and the ultra soft. So they're skipping a compound. There's no super soft here. And what that will mean is that the ultra soft should make a great qualifying tyre. It's going to be super fast but not very low. Oh, you're off. Bye bye. Bye. That was very strange. I wonder what he made of me just speaking into a camera about Formula One. How weird. Anyway, nice of him to come and say hi anyway. What was I saying? Oh yes, the gap in tyre compounds. The ultra soft tyre is going to be a great qualifying tyre, I would imagine, and so you'd have to say that the top 10 will all be starting the race on the ultra soft tyre, and that means that when they switch in their pit stop, they will have to go onto a tyre that's at least, a step away in terms of compound, harder. The guys outside the top 10 have the possibility or have the option to not bother using the ultra soft tyre in the race, given that it's probably not going to last very long. So the strategy is going to be slightly different this week. Going to be interesting to see how that pans out. It's a very fast circuit, as I say, incredibly high speed down that long straight, which means you need to back off on your downforce. There are some very fast and challenging corners as well. Those two big, almost snail-like corners are great. Definite overtaking opportunities along that straight as well. So, I think we've got the makings of a good one here. I'm looking forward to it. I think right now I'm going to go and try and make my way home after do a quick lap of this park and make my way back to the hotel. The roads here, the paths that I'm having to skate down, are so bumpy. It's rattled the screws out of one of my the little hub motors on my skateboard. I'm slightly concerned that that's going to fall apart by the time I get home, because there's nothing I can do about tightening it up until I get back there. But anyway, I'll have to wait and see. So that was the first big accident I've had on this skateboard. I'm recording this bit because I'm not sure yet whether I'm going to put that in the actual video. But I'm okay, which is obviously the main thing. And it was obviously inevitable, going to happen at some point. So there we go, good to get it out of the way. What an idiot. Okay, so now I'm lost. I don't know where I am. I can't really see the hotel. Don't really know where it is. Didn't really take much notice of it on the map before I left. Still lost. I have been here before because I was here earlier today, but I still can't work out how to get back to the hotel. Hi. And this is another problem with my language barrier. I I can't just ask somebody. These roads are still rattling the screws out of my skateboard wheels. I'm going to try and find somebody with an Allen key to do them up again. Right, I need some help. You have a screw? This? Tighten up? You don't have? No? Anybody have something to tighten up? Thank you. Hello? Hi. Do you have oops, I need some help. Look. So look, here. See these come out, I need to tighten this one up.
这个螺丝没有，
You don't have?
这个没有，
No.
没有这个。
No Allen keys.
这个没松吧？
No.
这个螺丝没有。
It's just telling you to, tighten up.
这种都没有，
Yeah, it's,
这个没有。
no.
这个小的，
Yes.
这个有。
Yeah.
这螺丝呢？
This is it. Just one. What a nice man. Thank you very much. You're a very kind man.
Oh.
Thank you. We're back in business. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
拜拜。
Oh, well, that was awesome, wasn't it? What a nice man. Not a single word spoken or understood between the two of us, but he's helped me get back on my way. Love that. Now I've just got to find the hotel. I think I might recognise this bit. We might be on the right track. Oh God, now the battery's running out on my skateboard. Unbelievable. Today's just not been the best of days. see if we can just about coax it home. Ah, I can see the hotel. I can see the hotel. There. Made it. That buzzing you can probably hear is the batteries finally giving up on my skateboard, which I guess is perfect timing. That was an eventful afternoon. Injuries are not too bad. A couple of scuffs and scrapes, sore knee, sore arm, but hey, could have been worse. Well, I've got scuffs on my knee like a, oh no, look at that. Oh. Mum! I feel like I'm 10 again. Nice little scuff on there as well. But hey, it could have been worse, as I said. I'm having an early night tonight because we had this overnight flight we went from Bahrain to Abu Dhabi and then Abu Dhabi to Shanghai. It was a horrible flight. It was I think 7 hours, but it's overnight. I can't sleep on planes very well. It was a full F1 flight as well, so it's full of lots of the teams. It was full of, we had half the drivers on there. In fact, I think Valtteri Bottas, Max Verstappen, Nico Hülkenberg, they were all on the flight for sure. I saw Eric Boullier as well. So a massive F1 flight over here, with most people properly starting their work commitments tomorrow, and that goes for me as well. Here it is.